Hey everyone, welcome to another tutorial here on my beauty channel. This tutorial is featuring the Naked palette from Urban Decay. I don't think I've really used the Naked palette in a tutorial. I'm not sure. I may have used it for Get Ready With Me, but I don't think I've actually done a tutorial with this palette. The inspiration for this look came from Carissa, or Saturday Night's Alright, here on YouTube. She did a kind of summer look with the Naked palette. I will link that video below. And on the bottom of her eyes, she used the Bad to the Bronze color tattoo from Maybelline and the color Toasted from the Naked palette. And I just thought it was such a gorgeous combination that I decided to put it all over my lid. This is actually the look that I wore to the Hunger Games Catching Fire premiere here in my town. And if you would like to see how this look comes about, just stay tuned. As always, I'm starting off with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and I'm just going to apply this to my lid and apparently my eyelashes as well today. And I'm just going to bring that all the way up to my brow bone and all over my lid. This will help my shadows stay and make them pop and be more vibrant. Next, I'm going to take the Bad to the Bronze color tattoo from Maybelline, and it is a beautiful, beautiful bronzy shade with this concealer brush, and I'm just going to apply it to my lid, and I'm just going very, very gently with it at first, and then I'll start building it up, and this will provide a really nice base for the shadows that I will be placing on my lid. Once I get the color tattoo applied, I'm going to take the edge of the brush and just smooth out that top edge just to make it nice and smooth. And then I'm going to take my finger and just blend everything out just so that I have a nice smooth base for my powder shadows. Next, we're going to awkwardly take our Naked palette and we're going to go with the color Buck on a big, soft crease brush from Sonia Kashuk, and I'm just going to build this up in my crease. Buck is by far my favorite crease shade of all time. Out of all the palettes, all the eyeshadow I have, Buck is by far my favorite. I'm also going to just kind of blend it up almost to the brow bone, but not quite. And then I'm going to go into the color Naked, and I'm just going to blend that over Buck just to give it a nice smooth blend and gradient effect in a sense. And I'm just going to do that a couple of times just to get that nice soft focus blend that I'm going for. Then I'm going to take the color Virgin with the same brush and just highlight my brow bone ever so very, very lightly. Next, I'm going to take the color Toasted on my Ulta Professional Wide Eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to apply this to the lid over where I placed the color tattoo earlier. I love this color combination. It's so, so pretty. So thank you, Carissa, or Saturday Night's Alright here on YouTube, for doing that on your lower lash line in one of your videos because it's amazing. Next, I'm going to take the shade Dark Horse on this angled elf brush. I believe it's called the Eye Defining Brush. And I'm just going to start by making a little line on the outer corner of my eye and then just bringing it in onto my lid and into the socket of my eye. I love Dark Horse too. It's a beautiful, beautiful dark brown shade. And I just do this a couple of times to get the definition started on the outer corner of my eye. Next, I'm going to take the shade Hustle, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing that I did with Dark Horse with Hustle, and just build that up on the outer corner of my eye. And as you can see with that angle brush, it's kind of starting to take that kind of outer V shape without me really having to work at it. Then I'm going to take the color Creep with that same brush, do the same exact thing, and just keep building up the darkness in that outer corner and bringing it just into the socket line. I'm actually almost creating kind of a cut crease in that socket line with these dark shadows. I'm going to go back into the shade Hustle with the same brush and just go right back over where I've been placing the darker shadows just to help blend it out and make it look a little bit more seamless. Next, I'm going to go back to that big fluffy Sonia Kashuk brush with no product on it, and then just go right over those dark shadows just to blend them in just a little bit more. Then I'm just going to take some Toasted and apply it right back to the lid just to bring some of that back in. I'm going to take Maybelline's Gel Studio Liner in Blackest Black with the little brush that comes with them, and I'm just going to line my upper lash line. Obviously, this is not how fast I normally do it, but it takes me forever in a day, so I sped it up for you guys. Then I'm going to take the color Creep with this little angled brush here, eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to sweep it over where I placed the eyeliner just to give it more of a smoky effect and to blend it out, and it just looks so pretty once it's done. And obviously I didn't speed this up for you just so that you could see how nice and soft it becomes. Next, I'm going to go back into Toasted with that same angled brush from earlier, and I'm going to apply Toasted right in the inner corner of my lower lash line just to give a little bit of sparkle and a little bit of sheen right there. And I'm just going to do this a couple of times just to build it up so it's nice and pretty there. Then I'm going to take Dark Horse on that same brush, and I'm going to go from the outer corner of my eye into where Toasted starts and just blend that in. Then I'm going to go in with Hustle and do the same thing, just kind of blending out that Dark Horse with the Hustle. I'm actually going to apply Hustle a couple of times underneath my eye just to give that real nice smoky blended effect. Then I'm going to take Creep and I'm going to apply it right in that outer corner of the eye just to really make that outer corner real dark and smoky, and I'm just going to blend it down just a little bit onto the eye, not any further than that. Then I'm going to take my gel liner again, obviously in Blackest Black, and I'm going to apply it to my waterline and my tight line. So I'm going to start with the waterline first, and then I'm going to tight line my eyes, and this just adds some nice drama and smokiness to the eye look. And real quickly, I'm going to tight line, which is just lining the upper waterline as well. And that just really gives a nice dark look. And of course, we're going to curl the lashes and apply some mascara. Of course, I'm using my all-time favorite mascara, my Maybelline Colossal Mascara in Glam Black. And we're just going to do that in triple time really quick. You guys know how to apply mascara. I'm actually thinking about not even showing this step anymore. And there's the finished eye look. So pretty and smoky. Okay, so the eyes are done, and now I'm going to bronze my face and contour a little bit and apply some blush. So what I'm using for my bronzer is the NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Face Powder. I love this bronzer. It is really cheap. It's like $2-3, and it's just a nice matte bronzer. I'm very fair skinned, and this does not come off as too dark or muddy or anything on my face. And this is the brush that I'm going to use. I got this in just like a pack of like 5 brushes at Walmart for like $10, and it's like all kind of like face brushes, and I love it. It's really soft and dense too. So I'm just going to move my hair out of my face. So I'm just going to contour, make the fishy face. And I'm just going to blend that in. And of course I'm blending it right into my freaking hair too. So as you can see, the difference at how much thinner my face looks on this side than this side because of that contour. I'm also going to do a little bit on my forehead to just kind of bronze up my skin and kind of right around in that area. And then the other side. And then I'm just going to kind of blend that in a little bit. Just going to dust off that brush and just kind of blend in just a little bit more. And alright, we are bronzed up. I don't go too heavy with the bronzer just because I am so pale. but it works. It's not too dark. Oh, and I'm also going to, I almost forgot. Also, I'm going to take this brush. It's a Soho London crease brush, and I'm just going to get a little bit of the bronzer on there, and I'm going to just kind of go right here on my nose, just to give a little bit of contour right in there, because I have a huge honker. And just a little bit on the tip of the nose. Yeah. Now on to blush. I'm going to use one of my favorite blushes in the entire world. It is somewhat expensive, especially for a blush, but it is so worth it. And it is the Benefit Rockateur blush. Oh, I can't tell y'all how much I love this blush. It is so freaking gorgeous. Look at this. Look at that beautiful rose goldness. I have talked and raved about this blush. The only thing I don't like about it is the price point. It is, I mean, for a blush, it is kind of expensive, but, you know, whatever. So I'm going to smile, and I'm just going to dust some, like, just right on my apples, and then I'm going to blend it backwards, and I'm also going to kind of go over that bronzer as well, just to kind of blend that in a little bit more. And on the other side, we're just going to get this. I'm just going to, right, and we're just going to kind of blend that in. And just add a little bit more over here. Alright, so that is what is on my cheeks. So let's move on to lips. On my lips, I'm going to apply my favorite lip combination as of right now. It is the Rimmel Lasting Finish lipstick in Airy Fairy. Then I'm just going to top that off with NYX's Butter Gloss in the color Tiramisu. And oh my gosh, I used to not like these lip glosses because they were kind of, felt sticky to me, but wearing them with a lipstick, they're not as sticky. And that just gives a nice sheen. It kind of matches the color a little bit. It's a little bit darker. It's a perfect nude lip to go with the dramatic eyes. So that does it for this tutorial featuring the Naked palette from Urban Decay. I hope you guys enjoyed that. You can check out all of my social media site links down in the description box below, as well as links to my other channels here on YouTube. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye!